Hey guys. Oh.
China.
Yeah, sorry. Uh, so, I promised this a couple of weeks ago. M17 detent kind of DIY that I'm using until Nicholas at Karmatex, I get his detents because I'll show you. Well, this is a standard FSC detent. It's like nothing. Garbage. Well, this is, sorry. Let's try that again. Standard FS detent. You can see how soft it is. Now, why you say FS detent? Because I'm talking about M17s. Because I use the Karmatech from Nicholas John's detents in my FSC, and as somebody so eloquently put, these things will damn near hold 100 pounds, a 1 pound projectile, which I know it's an exaggeration, but I am still on my first set of these things. These are freaking amazing what they do. So I'm waiting for him to send me some he printed to try in my M17. So short-term fix. This is an M17 detent. You can see it's like foam. It's literally foam. And they work when they're brand new. But this was my sort of short-term fix until I get a chance to try Nicholas's. Let's see here. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, that is not a flashlight. That is a laser. Oh, there it is. So, this is, I'm trying to keep it. You can see that's a factory M17 detent in an M17, and you can see how it just kind of ticks out there just a little bit. I only got two hands. I left my third hand at work, so right about there, a little dot, you can see that is what's holding your balls back. So that's what it looks like factory, with the factory detent. What I, a common known fix is to use the Tipman 98 or Tipman TIPX detent. Well, it is stiffer. Problem is the backing is a little bit more shallow. So, bear with me here. Damn it. Even though it's stiffer, oh, never mind. Sorry, that was it. So I didn't have the actual M17 detent installed. But in any case, okay, so the photo I showed you previously was the Tipman TIPX 9 or 98 detent. So M17 detent, very foam-like. The TIPX dent is very hard plastic. And you can see it doesn't show very well on the camera, but they're pretty much an exact match. Let's just throw this in there quick. I'm going to throw the M17 detent in there, the factory one, quickly. Just going to hold the door on. It doesn't look any different, promise you that. I mean, maybe it sticks out a little more. And that it actually is exactly what I'm trying to explain. Is, even though everybody claims this Tipman detent is the fix for the detent problem in the M17. You could see this is actually, the M17 detent actually stands up a little bit taller than this, and that has to do with this base right here. So this thickness of this base is what keeps this detent standing taller. Now when I put them side by side, it might be hard to see, but I'm doing my best here to show you guys. This base is much, well, it's not much thicker, but it's enough thicker. And this base, so if this base didn't have that little cutout there, it'd be exactly the same as this, but it's not. So when you put this in, even though the actual material is much stiffer, that little recessed edge locks into that recess. When you look close, it's hard to really, there's a recessed edge. There, you can just catch the edge of it right there. But you don't want that. So if that Tipman detent didn't have that recessed edge, it would be better just flat out without any intervention whatsoever. Here's my fix. And it probably worked with these. I haven't tried with the standard one. So I want to use these because they're stiffer and we want stiffer. I take a First Strike little cheap detent that I've taken a zillion out of every barrel I own because I don't use these. Pardon me. What I do? Standard side cutters. And you go kind of right up behind that curve there with the actual dent functions. See that? And just nip it off. Boop. This part, don't need that. This is the part you use. So it's that sort of cut off tiny little nub there. And all you do, Tipman detent, install it, just like, oh, sorry, right through there. Tipman detent, install it properly, like that, and with this cut off FS piece that you just did, you put the fat end at the front end of the barrel. And you kind of got to just place it on there. I mean, it's get loosey-goosey right now, but you'll understand why. So, like that, but place it kind of, you're kind of trying to overlap the original detent that's in there. Once it's placed like that, carefully take your door, this door, push it down, and then tighten your screw. I mean, you want to try and ensure that it stays sort of located in the location where you originally placed it. Now this door has a little bit of flex, and that's the reason for this. Now, you're going to see something. See how much more that detent actually protrudes, and this has worked very well for me up until this point. I'd prefer not to be doing it this method. I'm of the mindset, I try to use factory pieces to make things work, but man, when somebody comes up with something, these Garmatech detents for the FSC, I can't recommend them enough, and that's the reason I'm going down this road. So try it. I mean, most of you guys probably have, you know, what, 6 FSCs hanging on your wall. and all like 100 detents, so make use of them. You know, I'm just kidding, right? I don't have 6 either, so have at her.